up, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Now batting, Nick Markakis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And there's one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Baez has it on to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third from the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes on 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the National League. First baseman
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
2-0 now.
2-0.
And that's over. 2-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Struck him out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. NL leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot as the American League moves out in front here 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Manny Machado now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 1 hit and 22 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Back behind second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Harper coming on. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he chased it in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Here's Javier Baez, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a looper to left. Betts coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Missed with a slider. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Ball even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-1. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounced in that swing.
Lifted into center field. Harper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Zero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Scherzer will check it first, and he'll get back in safely. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. American League strands 1. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. the 1-2 from Sale.
Count still at 1-2.
Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. NL down in order. Our score. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's big Aaron Judge, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Two 2-0 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Contreras, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the game, and it's given the American League a 3-1 lead.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Markakis is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Scherzer looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jose Ramirez. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Altuve, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
With batter number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Javier Baez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The AL out in front here, 3-1. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Here's Nolan Arenado. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Missed with a slider. That's wide, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout.
Leading off for the American
First
League.
pitch of the at-bat.
Center fielder, Mike
Fouled off.
Trout.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. It's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Martinez.
Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, Dero.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. This pitch is popped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 40.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that in. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the American League.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wilson Ramos.
And that one right down Main Street. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This one for Crawford at short. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman. And that'll be that. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. We're in the
Leads on for the National League All-Stars. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Javier Baez. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Baez, a 25-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Markakis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
The next 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Trout retired, and there's one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. It's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado has it. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Betts will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Another full count pitch home. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So here's Matt Kemp now. And the
How about it? Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Justin Verlander takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Outspan. Joey Votto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line drive to left. Betts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Trevor Story is into the ball. As a defensive replacement, he'll be the new shortstop here. Alex Bregman is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fly ball out toward left center field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in.
Third. Baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper has a read on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Alex Bregman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 2.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw won't get him. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something else.
So we got him looking there. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 0-1 takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they pick up no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left. So 1-0 win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Here's Mookie Betts struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove. And there's 1 gone. In now, Matt Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away. Hard slider up out of the zone. Hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Javier Baez would be next. And he somehow gets that one by him, 3-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of zone for strike 1. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-1 to count. The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 3-2 one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Standing in, Aaron Judge. A winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it? And he is in at second base. And there's your winning run standing out there in scoring position with nobody out. Here's Manny Machado now. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Popped him up. And he drops it.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And that should be deep enough to end it. Markakis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Francisco Lindor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And it's fouled away. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And they will get the force for the out. Francisco Lindor is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 12.
And a fastball just a bit up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Bryce Harper, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's Mookie Betts attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0-for-5 so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. Story throws it in. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning.
Leading off for the National League, designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses inside 1-0. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Too low, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. He strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Sean Doolittle enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit sharply toward the right side. Markakis is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado
as he grounds one briskly to short.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And the American League is going to win this one in dramatic fashion.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
The lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Justin Verlander is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the National League, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. The loss goes to Sean Doolittle. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.